Oh, I'm here with Diana and Beans. Petite. Or not petite mini golden, good night. It hasn't been that long of a day. Petite Goldendoodles. And this is their 4-week video. Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh, guys, they're so small. I was just doing Chiquita's puppy picking, and you know, there's just such a huge difference in size. I know there's a little age difference, but oh my goodness, the size difference is just unbelievable. Yes, do you want to talk to me? Oh, we're gonna have a talkathon. Okay, go for it. Say something. Yeah. Oh my. Yes. Come here. I'll hold you. I'll hold you. Hey there. Hey there, baby. So this is a litter of 6. We have 3 boys, 3 girls. They're all red. Of course, we have some that are just a little different shade than others. But I'm going to go ahead and go through everybody. And then we'll just talk about them, and I'll let you watch them. I'm going to start with the smallest of the litter, which is almost a pocket size here. Little orange collar boy. Everybody in this litter is a soft cotton wavy coat. So the textures are all the same. Hi. I can hear you. I can actually feel the vibrations on your tummy. Now I hear you, yes. What do you have to say? Oh. Yes. Oh my goodness. Just a little pumpkin. An orange little pumpkin. Yes. All right, now we'll go with red collar boy, who almost has a 2-tone. Can you see under there? It's a little lighter underneath. And when you kind of pull away, if I put him next to everybody else, can you see that difference there? So look at him. I'm just a teddy bear. Teddy bear. Yes, you are. I'm actually babysitting a teddy from one of Sanjay's litters right now. Actually, his name is Teddy, and then his cousin's name is Bear. Teddy bear. Yes. All right. Next, we have black collar. Where are you? Here you are. And black collar, I would say red. Red is feeling to be the largest, but still incredibly small. In between red and orange is black collar boy. He looks big because he's fluffy, but he doesn't weigh a whole lot. So we'll give him another week, and then I'll have his temperament testing results, and I'll give you my estimation. He has got a really nice dark red color. And it's that, this litter has more of a brownish red in them versus the red. Okay, now we'll go to the 3 girls. Oh, that's Mama wanting her babies back. Here is pink collar girl. Hi there, baby girl. Hi there. Hi. Yes. Oh, you're so serious. So serious. Why so serious? Huh? All right, now let's get Turquoise, who's just been sitting pretty looking at me. And she's got another one of those almost 2 tones, kind of like red collar. And I guess you could even say pink collar kind of has. We'll just wait for this to grow a little bit. When I say 2-tone, it's just a lighter red underneath. It's not white. And here is Turquoise with the little white chinny chin chin. Hi. A little bit of white on the chest. It's just a smidgen. It's not much. That's not white. That's just her undercoating there. Yes. All right, now let's go to little Sleeping Beauty over here. Gonna have to maneuver a bit to get her. Oh, come here. And when you look at her, she actually looks to be almost the lightest red of the entire litter. Still a red though. Hi there. Oh my goodness. You're just like a little jar of peanut butter, aren't you? Yes. Oh my goodness. Ready? Are you my best friend today? Are you my best friend today? Oh, big yawn. Big yawn, yes. So week 4. Let's check for teepees. No teepees. Let's check you for teepees. No. Oh, we're starting to get a little tooth bud down here. Let's see, we've got, can we open up? We've got back And look, you can kind of see the front. Oh my gosh, that just reminded me. That reminded me of something. All right, if there's children in the room, shield their ears. I forgot about the tooth fairy last night. For one of the children. Okay. I'm going to be paying for that for a very long time. Okay. Woo. All right, we're back at it. I'm losing my mind. I am. Let's check you for teethies. Just because you're little doesn't mean you don't have any. But you don't have any. Come here, Turquoise. Come here. Okay, so no teeth. We're still on gruel. And, of course, their mama has kibble there in their room. So they're free to chew on kibble if they want. They kind of gum it there. But as their teeth come in, we'll be adding kibble to their gruel. The gruel, excuse me, is that puppy mush mixture that we're talking about, their first food. And we like to start adding some hard kibble to it as they get teeth. And then we kind of add more hard kibble, less gruel as they get into that weaning stage. So, I mean, they're 4 weeks old. We've got 2 weeks to being completely weaned. It actually kind of goes fast. It really does. Come here, Turquoise. Come here. That's Granny. That's Granny. Yes, it is. Yes. So, week 4, we had another deworming preventative. Yes. And that is going to happen every 2 weeks until they go home. And then once they're home, your vet will continue the deworming process. Usually that is in something that has heartwormer in it as well. It's something you're always going to be doing. You're going to be preventing worms by giving them a deworming. And come here, Turquoise. Turquoise is going down. I got to go get it. Let's go get Turquoise. Here we are. Here we are. We just want to have everybody here that we can see. Yes. Oh, my goodness. So next week is temperament testing already. Yes, temperament testing is one of those things where it's not just the temperament. I kind of do a whole assessment of each puppy. Of course, we do our standard temperament testing and what we use in our testing for who we feel would be best to qualify to go further into their training of either service or therapy. And you might ask, can a tiny little petite dog actually be a service dog or a therapy dog? Absolutely. Therapy, 100%. If they have that temperament and that quality about them. Service dogs are not always like a guide dog or, it has to be a big dog. Some service dogs are service in other areas. I kind of specialize in diabetic alert dogs that alert you when your blood sugar is starting to change drastically. And I am diabetic. That's probably why I feel a little more attached to that. I wear a Dexcom glucose monitor, so every 5 minutes my blood sugar is taken and given back to me on my phone. If I were to have a 10-point drop, my Dexcom would give me, and those of you who have Dexcoms, there's a certain sound and how many beeps you're going to hear. You get used to hearing the beeps to know what it means. And if I'm getting a severe low, it'll send me a beep, and then I can go ahead and sugar up. The thing about having a diabetic alert dog is that they're going to know before your Dexcom knows. They're going to start noticing those metabolic changes and even personality or your attitude changes before that. So let's say I do have an alert of a low. I'm going to go straight for a bottle of Coke. That's usually liquid, can get into your bloodstream faster than if you go for, a candy bar or something like that. So I usually go for a liquid. And if I'm on a really bad low, like a 43, then it's going to take me like a big, huge 24-ounce soda in order to come out of that and be okay. The problem with that is, in the diabetic world, is that I'm going to go too high. It's going to swing from one to the other, and then I'm going to be proteining up for the rest of the day to get me level. And that's just super fun, especially when you're feeling shaky and horrible and sick to your stomach. The last thing you want to do is be downing a bunch of protein. However, if I get an alert from the dogs, then I can start making those adjustments before I plummet to a dangerous level to where I have to start onboarding a bunch of sugar. And another thing, when you start going low, when you get to a good significant low, you generally feel horrible for the rest of the day. I will feel horrible for a good 2 days. It wipes me out, completely wipes me out, more than a high would. And I do go high, but you know, I'm on insulin, so generally with my calculations, I don't run high. I mean, I've gone a little above 300, but I'm pretty good at keeping below and just making sure that, for instance, if I wake up in the morning and I do too much on an empty stomach, then I'm going to plummet. And so I just have to keep in mind eating. But that's people will say, well, if you have a Dexcom, a glucose monitor, why do you need a diabetic alert dog? Well, not everybody needs them, but it can be, what, you trying to get closer to my mouth? Huh? Yeah, it can be a really good, useful tool. Also helps in the anxiety of it all, but the retriever and the poodle mix, they've got some excellent qualities. We also have our golden sheepies, which includes that English sheepdog, herding dog mentality in there, which also has excellent senses. We just want something that has an excellent sense to them and also has that great ability to connect with the owner. So a service dog doesn't have to be a big dog. A seizure alert dog, if they're just alerting, once again, they notice behavioral changes, metabolic changes. They can even, is being studied, do they notice, electrical or magnetic field changes. There's a lot to be learned about them. And the thing is I can't produce a seizure or anything like that. But what we can do is we can definitely test the puppies on some of the standard tests that we do to make sure that they're going to actually be able to move forward in that field of training. Training a service dog is thousands upon thousands of dollars if you go to a professional training environment for that. And so you want to make sure you are picking the right personality. They're all cute. Let's just give it up for that. They're all cute. But we want to make sure that our owners that are using them as service dogs, or even therapy dogs do go through an awful lot of training as well. They go through about 3 years of training. They have to pass rigorous testing, even a lick at the end of their testing on the handler can disqualify them. So there's a lot of money in that too, but service dogs in particular, there's an importance, there's a time consideration, and there is a dollar sign on all of that. So we want to make sure that we are arming our owners with the absolute best possible information that they can have to make their choice. I am not doing any extended training at this time. Ever since we adopted our 3 littles, our human children, they are 2 are special needs, and I just do not have that ability at all right now. Now, of course, look at the paw. Look at the paw. We still do our regular introduction training to potty training with the bells and the crates. And, of course, their sit command, their come command. Some of them will learn the shake. It just depends on the individual one. But that's just what we do here within 8 weeks. Or if we're doing an extended stay, we will be continuing their normal routine. I am not doing service training at this time. If you need more of an extended, if you are looking for a diabetic alert dog and you need some more extended testing on that, I can do that. I keep samples. When I do a low, I'll take samples gauze samples, and I will put them in the freezer so that I can test the dogs on that to see who might hit on that, who might go ahead and let me know that they, do I have smudges on here, or is it just my eyes? Is that better? I will be able to give you a little better understanding of that. But back to the temperament testing, I will go ahead and give my assessment on everybody. After we do our testing, I sit down with everybody who's been putting hands on them since they were born and ask them their opinion of each puppy. And I will get their opinion about each puppy. We will make certain notes about each puppy. And then, yes. And then I will also give my estimate on size, and I'll talk about their color, things like that. So that's all in a little paragraph that I put together in the temperament testing results. You will notice they're very, very similar. We breed for uniformity, so you're going to get a lot of similarities. But there are some little things that can make a big difference in a service dog or a therapy dog. Or you just may say, you know what, that one has a cute personality. I like them better. So, like this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. So people ask me a lot, does this mean they're going to be a very vocal dog? Not necessarily, no. I find that the ones that are vocal at the beginning are just have a little more intelligence, and they just communicate better with me. Woo! Woo! Are you calling your mama? That woo is I'm calling mama. Mama, get over here. She's in here. It's too hot outside to play outside on the playground. It's, yeah, you all know. You know my complaining of the weather. That's never going to end. I'm just trying to survive. I'm like, okay, August. Next is my husband's birthday, then my son's birthday. We're just going to start marking all of these birthdays off and hopefully get out of the month of August alive. Yes, if you're in Texas or down here in the South with all of this, you know. Hello. Hello, peekaboo. Oh, now we got smudges. Be quiet, I'm going to wake them up. I'm going to see if they can move around for you a little bit. And we will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.